Bloody gorgeous. That's the weather. The weather out there today is bloody gorgeous. And the ocean in Sydney today, where I am today, here, recognising I'm Gadigal land here of the Eora Nation, the ocean is something like 27 degrees. It's practically a bath. Get out there and get in that water this weekend. It's going to be magic. Hi there. My name is Mark Smith. I'm Group Managing Director of People to People in Australia and the UK and Frog Recruitment in New Zealand. And this is the very first P2P Live for 2023. We're back. We have a slightly different format this year. We're going to try and keep it shorter, but we're definitely going to inform you of the jobs and employment market throughout Australia, New Zealand, and the UK. So what we're going to do today, we've got one key important statistic that we will look at. We've got two jobs in Australia, one temp and one permanent. Then we have some opportunities abroad. In New Zealand and the UK. If you're a working holiday maker, we can explore that and you get a taste of the type of opportunities that we do have internationally. And we've also got Krystal from our Melbourne team who's going to give us some tips for 2023 for your jobs search. And of course, finally, we have our Twitter poll for the very first one for 2023. So there's a lot to get into, but let's look at this key employment stat for this week. So this week's statistic is obviously the employment and unemployment numbers that were released literally yesterday. So in trend terms, in January 2023, unemployment rate remained at 3.5%. The unemployed people, though, increased by 3,900 up to just over 500,000 people. And the youth unemployment rate remains steady at 7.8%. But you can actually see a little tick up at the bottom there. So in seasonally adjusted terms, the unemployment rate ticked up to 3.7%. Now, seasonally adjusted figures are important, particularly for January, because January is always volatile. And that seasonally adjusted number is an important one to take a look at. So the unemployment is still pretty good. The number of people employed overall, when you take into account the participation rate, etc., but the actual number of people employed was down by 11,500. And that was the second month of consecutive decline in the number of people in Australia who were actually employed. So as distinct from the unemployment rate. Now, it was interesting. I just before I popped in to do the broadcast today, the RBA governor was being interrogated by a committee in Canberra this week. And he said that the numbers for the unemployment in January have not affected their forecasts in any particular way or their plans. So in terms of what they're doing with their interest rates. And what that means is that, now I think he said this just before Christmas, is that they're expecting unemployment to rise to be in the fours, in the mid fours in 2024. So it's going to be a very interesting year to watch these employment trends throughout Australia. And we'll keep doing that with a key statistic each week. And we'll do that again next week. So let's now move on to the opportunities that we have here right after this. So here are the hot jobs for Australia this week. The hot job for temps is a role for accounts payable in Redcliffe in Queensland. You just need to get in touch with Josephine Ting, our specialist temporary and contract consultant in Queensland, paying $33 to $35 an hour, end-to-end accounts payable, high volumes, managing the accounts payable inbox and responding to vendor queries. Got to have at least 2 years worth of experience. And if you've got SAP, certainly going to put you in front there. Give Josephine a call, 07 3118 0125. Now, the other role that we have this week is a permanent position. and that is in Lidcombe in New South Wales, paying $65,000 to $75,000. Customer relations specialist, customer service, attending to inquiries that are coming through all of the different channels that are available now, chat, email, and the rest. And you'll also have to have experience in customer service previously to get a look in on this one. So Sophia is our contact in our Parramatta team here in Sydney. Sophia P at people2people.com.au. 82709757 is the number there. Or you can apply for these roles by clicking on the link in the comments, and we can actually see all of your comments today whilst we're doing the broadcast here for P2P Live. So if you do have any questions on Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube, pop them in and we can respond immediately. Righto. So now we have a couple of other international opportunities. But before we get there, here's a reminder for all those who are on a working holiday up there. So if you have a visa, just jump onto the link in the comments here and send us a message, and we'll be able to get in touch and present you some opportunities throughout Australia. But if you're in Australia right now watching the broadcast and actually thinking about a working holiday, of course, you can always go over to New Zealand already without even getting a visa. And here's one opportunity that we have, which is a senior support officer in Northland, so near Auckland, $25 an hour, supporting team members across a government agency with administrative tasks, booking travel, and assisting also with parts of recruitment. You'll also be taking minutes. You've got to have experience in admin previously, and an understanding of Maori culture will certainly put you in front as well. Shav Neil from our Frog recruitment team in Auckland is the person you need to speak to. So Shav Neil at frogrecruitment.co.nz. His number is on the screen, or you can hit apply in the comments there as well. Here's the other opportunity, and this one is in the UK, and we've got a video here from our UK team. And if you don't have a visa for the UK, then it's very easy to apply these days. They're very keen to get us across there, particularly with the Australia-UK free trade agreement that was inked last year. Let's have a look at the video.
Hello, my name's Sarah James. I'm a recruitment consultant in the accountancy and finance sector. Are you looking for a full-time senior bookkeeper role in the London area? If so, and you're looking for a fresh new challenge, then look no further. You'll be contributing to a dynamic company with a unique and creative approach to the way they do business. This is a great opportunity to join a small team during an exciting growth phase and to really make a difference. So if you have proven bookkeeping experience alongside a real knack for numbers, this could be the job for you. To read the full position description and learn more about the technical skill requirements, please click the link below or contact me via phone or email for more information.
Brand new year, lots of new things to explore, possibly a new job. So Krystal from our Melbourne team is here to give us some tips on career tips for 2023. How are you, Krystal?
I'm good. I'm very good. You're speaking about the weather before. It's a glorious day here in Melbourne, 39 degrees, so maybe not for everyone, but very warm day here in Melbourne. Yeah.
Well, it's 39 now. It's probably going to be, storm come through in about 18, about 5 o'clock. Who knows?
I'm sure if the Yarra will be 27 degrees, but I don't think I'll be jumping in anyway. So not quite as warm.
Yeah, exactly. So hit us up with some of these tips then for 2023.
Absolutely. So I've got 3 tips for you today. The first one is to jump out of your comfort zone. So I know that's a very scary thought for most, but my advice is to write down 3 things that make you feel uncomfortable in your current role, and plan how you're going to act on them. So it doesn't have to be huge. Baby steps will lead to changing your mindset and assist you in achieving those goals. My second tip is be proactive on feedback. So rather than sitting back and waiting for that review time, I would encourage you to ask for feedback, obviously making sure that it is that constructive feedback. So what you'll notice is people that are top performing in your business do tend to stay on top of their game and are consistently searching for ways to be better. So asking for feedback is only going to improve your skills further. And number 3 is don't keep doing what you've always done. As the saying goes, if you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always got. So change is difficult. We know that. If it wasn't, then we'd all be doing it. So ask yourself, what is it that stands in your way? Is it confidence? Is it qualifications? Is it time? And each of those roadblocks you can overcome, and often in conjunction with each other.
Yeah, fantastic. Some really good tips there. So if somebody wanted to have a quick chat to you about possibly exploring a new opportunity, how would they get in touch with you?
Absolutely. So best point of contact would be via phone initially, so 0390987429, or you can definitely reach me via my email on the details below as well.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for joining us again, Krystal. Stay away from the Yarra. Get cool somehow this afternoon.
Yeah, I'll try. Thank you.
Well, it is Friday. I know what I'm going to be doing. I'll be having a nice, cool beer. That will sort me
out. That does sound lovely.
Yeah. Excellent. All right. We'll see you next time. So
thanks so much.
Let's move on now and have a quick look at this week's poll. Like in previous years, we have a Twitter poll each week, Twitter or LinkedIn. You can express your opinion each week on those particular channels. Here's this week's question. Excuse me. Has the rising cost of living affected your job search in 2023? Yes, and consequently, I'm staying at my current job. Yes, but I'm looking for a new job. No, it doesn't impact me at all. Or you've got some other reason as to how the cost of living has affected you and what you're doing. Love to see or hear your comments, and we'll let you know the results of that particular survey next week. Enjoy the fabulous weather, the ocean, wherever you are, and we'll see you again next week for P2P Live.